in the Bay Area, in California, and motherfuckers like you lose your motherfucking life over shit like that.
Amen. Eli.
They'll poke you full of holes in corporate.
Y'all keep tapping.
They'll open that smile way the fuck up.
And
catching your ass in San Quentin.
I can't craft it yet.
Motherfucking Pelican Bay, in Delano, in Bosco, in Susanville, in High Desert. They would have lit your shit up.
Oof.
They would have lit you up on the soft yards for breaking your daughter's femur bone.
Oh, he hyped tonight, y'all.
And that'd be everything.
It's okay.
You deserve.
Listen, at any point, do y'all need to put y'all's foot down or phone down? Come back.
He likes to try to say, oh no, I gave this man a chance one time to clear his name.
Come back. Put the phone down and come back.
Send me your paperwork.
It's okay.
Gave him my number. Said, send me your paperwork.
Oh yeah, he mad.
He said, cool. I said, I'll be your bigger advocate.
It's literally Eli.
Show me it's not what it looks like. Okay? And he sent me a CPS report from a couple years later saying that he's allowed to be around his other daughter. As if that was supposed to explain the incident that happened here. You'll hear Eli tell you, yeah, I had his number and all of that, and then he ghosted me.
Always
That's not
Team
true.
Lala.
My dead mother. I told you to send me your paperwork, the police report, your prison work, your documents from court, your transcripts. And then you stop talking.
Yep.
This is the biggest misconception. Eli likes to think and tell people that he is allowed around his daughter.
Hold on. We're about to flip
That's what
the
he
screen.
tells everybody. But that's a lie, isn't it, Eli?
Oh.
Isn't it? You're not allowed around your daughter that you broke the femur of.
Oh, wow.
You're allowed around your other daughter. And when you do get your daughter...
Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Dana. Thank you guys for sharing it out. Tapping. Thank you guys.
Please hold.
Again, trigger warning, child abuse. If any of you guys need to put the phone down and come back, it's okay.
I want to know about what anger management classes you done took, and I don't care about what kids you... And he tried to pass that paper off like it was the daughter that broke her femur.
Oh, wow.
But it wasn't. It wasn't that daughter at all. It was this one.
No, Lori, no.
You leave in motel rooms and other rooms with girls that you fly out and give shitty dick to.
Oh.
That's the one that you're allowed to be around, Father of the Year.
Wow.
Just leaving a girl in a room with a woman she barely just fucking met while you...
Wow.
Ask me what he was doing, Chad. Ask me what he was doing.
What was he doing, Money?
Ask me. Ask me.
What was he doing?
This is what you were doing.
Oh, wow.
No forearm jokes,
wow.
Chad. No forearm jokes.
You
No
piece
Oompa
of
Loompa
shit.
jokes. No why his bed head so big and his body so little jokes. No why is he only reached the fucking desk of the Motel 6 fucking dresser jokes. Okay? No, I don't want to hear a single why the fuck he can't grip an iPhone joke. You know what I mean? And that bitch ain't even a new one. I don't know how the fuck you can't palm a iPhone 7 with your whole hand.
Trisha.
Okay?
Rachel,
This
TMC.
is what you were doing while your daughter was looking scared in another room with a stranger that she just met.
Oh, wow.
You funny built bitch.
Wow.
You try to pass off CPS paperwork saying you could be around that kid. But you're not allowed around the kid that you fucking broke the femur of. You don't get to see her. So stop telling
Kenzie.
people you do.
Hey,
And trying to act like a good guy when you're not. Because a good guy, someone who really cares,
About 10 minutes. We just
wouldn't be out
started.
here making comments like this in live chats when you get called out on it. Booby's femur is mine.
10 minutes late. 10
In
minutes.
Pixie's chat with the muscle the femur bone, and the laughing emoji.
2,000 people. And we've
I
got
will be sending all of these
150.
screenshots with your paperwork to TikTok.
It's okay,
As soon
Rhonda.
as I'm done with this live. TikTok says there are not to be any people on here with crimes against children, and you sure do have a crime against a child.
Amen.
You are a piece of shit for that. To even think something like that is funny and think that you're gonna eat off of it is fucking crazy.
Absolutely
You're not.
insane.
Even if I left you alone, which I should because you're beneath me.
I love you, Team Lala, so much.
I'm one of the cool kids on here.
He going bye-bye
I
tonight.
get money.
Bye, Eli.
Okay, I'm always in the rankings. My community's top 3
Amen.
on this app when it comes to battling and coins. Cheap market plug. If you want to learn how to do cool shit like that, join my agency. I own it. I'll teach you. Okay? We already signed all the girls that Eli be victimizing so he can't report their accounts. We got it. Okay? On top of that,
Oh, it's coming,
y'all
Bree.
wouldn't believe this.
It's coming.
Eli is a motherfucking playboy.
Damn.
No,
Thank you, baby.
Eli got all the game, Chad.
Randall.
Eli make that motherfucker make the macaroni sound. You heard me?
Ew.
Yeah, y'all didn't know this, but let me tell you, Eli got that.
Bobby. Thank you,
Eli
baby.
got that shit. He got that look. He think he a playboy. You know what I mean?
Stargazer.
He got that gift of gab. When he
Leandra.
spits.
I know,
I
Deb.
heard what you said about my wife and having, like, I guess I sit in the corner. Okay, first of all, no, I don't. Second of all, you could never fuck with my wife. Let's just say that. One, it's like riding the fair at the Disney. Like, you gotta be as tall as the octopus arm, and she like grown ass men. You know what I mean? That she can look up to. All right, my wife ain't dating nobody that can't look her in the eye. Second of all, if she was gonna like fuck around on me or go somewhere else, it would be with a bitch. Okay, my wife would definitely probably like a girl. She'd be checking out all the booty.
I know that's right, baby. Sita.
Even though you look feminine, you got little titties,
Clock
she
it.
still wouldn't give you a
I
second.
know that's right, baby. Sita. Go ahead on,
All
girl.
right. All right. I know you like to mention my out of my character, but I'm not a little ass.
Okay, baby Sita. Okay.
See, you'll say some shit about my wife, and I'll tell you, well,
I just like her even more.
and you won't do it. But there will be a day where I will get tired of waiting. Okay? And I'll be out there in New York with Dior making a banger ass track with all my cool friends, sitting with Tyler River. Maybe I'll go see Austin. And then I'll be like, damn, PA's 2 hours away. Let me go take this motherfucker strap and beat him with it.
Oh.
That could happen. Okay? That could happen for sure. See, unlike one of us, I have actually ate 40s before.
Oof.
2 of them. Okay? I've actually been through some gang member type activities. I've actually ate the 40 before. I've actually got stabbed in my motherfucking head. And I won all of that shit. You, though, you do like to fight. I ain't gonna lie. You know what? Let me be fair. My bad, chat. Y'all can forgive me. Eli do like to fight. He do. If you're a girl and you have to get an order of protection against him, he likes to fight if you're a girl. Exhibit B.
Oh shit.
Motherfucking restraining orders from Arizona. If you're a 2-year-old, he'll definitely run the fade with you.
Damn.
Okay? He does fight with insecurities and self-confidence issues, but I mean, you've seen the picture. Okay? And then Eli, ladies, I know I got some toxicas in here.
Yes,
I got some
Jess.
toxicas in here. And some regular people. I got some regular ladies in here too. What's the biggest red flag when you try to leave a motherfucker? When you leave a motherfucker, you like, boy, bye. What's
Blowing
one
up
thing
the
you can't
phone.
stand?
Blowing up the phone. My Sherry.
What's one thing you can't stand when you
Oh, I'm sorry.
Kick a weak ass motherfucker goodbye. Crying.
Yep.
Blowing your phone up.
Blowing the phone up.
Stalking your lives.
Yep.
Trying to see what you're doing.
Yep. Deep in the creek. Pleading.
You mean like this?
Oh, shit.
You mean like this? Calling from weak ass numbers.
Holy shit.
He heard two of his victims were gonna come on this live today and tell you guys their story. He immediately started texting them from fucking bogus numbers saying, "Don't tell All Money anything," or I'm gonna. What kind of gangster does that? You know what he said, Chat? You ain't gonna believe this. Word to my mother, you ain't gonna believe this. He said, "I'm gonna file a lawsuit against you for revenge corn. For showing me without my shirt on." Yeah, that's revenge corn.
Wow.
Listen, bro, just because you got titties don't make it revenge corn, okay? That just means you got to do a few push-ups. Right? And the game is up, Playboy. Disrespectfully, we don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Oof.
Understand that. You're not pumping no fear in no women over here no more. I fucking promise you.
Facts, Tiff.
That's not a law, lady. So if he says, "Oh, if you show me with my shirt off, I'm gonna call the police," call them then. Call them, motherfucker. Call them. Call them instead of me. Call them instead of me.
Oh, no, I'm sure they're coming.
Eli be doing.
I cut it down one. What? You know my opportunity.
Eli from the 7.
Down from moderate to light.
Eli from the 7.
Yeah. Why? Because
You know what I mean?
we all beat to the floor.
Eli.
Eli from the 7.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted to figure it out.
He'll make 36 accounts, stalk you,
Wow.
follow you,
You were like,
go like your videos.
Holy shit. Mama Michelle, baby.
Little emote that you put like this
killing it.
on my wife's page and shit like that. I just want to let you know my wife said, "What the fuck is wrong with his neck and his arm when you did that?" Okay? I know you probably thought you ate. You probably thought you was eating. You know what I mean? Put stuff on my wife. And my wife was like, "What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?" You know, like when a motherfucker got some ugly shoes on. what the fuck is this? And
No,
why
Georgia
you look
gal, I
like
love you, girl.
that? She called you a Nostradamus built motherfucker. You know what Nostradamus was? Okay? Yeah. He'll blow your shit up like this.
Hell no.
Talk shit to you. Try to intimidate you.
What a
make you
motherfucker.
see him.
Hell no.
Anything he can do to get $1 out your ass.
What the
After
fuck?
he fumbles the fucking bag.
She had
Okay? Stalk your live.
good days.
Come in there. Okay? Now here. This is for the Florida kids. I agree. My mom said, enough's enough.
Yep.
I don't care. Battling Eli. I'm gonna talk about your ass too.
Yep. Oh,
There's no way in hell you can make me think it's okay, even if you're exposing him to battle this motherfucker. Don't.
here
put
we
a-
go.
Since when did we start putting a dime in a child abuser's pocket? Make it make sense. That's why bitch ass motherfuckers can't get canceled.
Clock it.
Because
The 1996 trial of James Dillon. The 1996 trial of
Oh, nice.
Amen. We love you, Georgia.
I know you guys get the hate gifters that hate him, but they're so disgraceful and disgusting. Because at the end of the day, even if a motherfucker tap his screen, he gets a penny.
Eli.
And when the fuck did we think it's okay to put a penny in a fucking child abuser's pocket?
I agree.
Why are we helping that motherfucker get a dime?
I agree.
And that's the fucking problem.
Keep faith going.
The
Thank you, baby.
information needs to be shared. Don't worry, daddy's gonna snitch on him to TikTok, and then you don't fuck with him
Amen.
at all.
Clock it.
You raise awareness. You make sure there's a lot of people in the room that see him, know what his username look like. Like, no, that's that funky motherfucker that broke his kid's femur. Nah, man, fuck you.
Yeah, I agree.
What's your lawyer's name? Why? What's your lawyer's name, Eli? You gonna turn gangster to soft?
Caroline.
See, I approach people how they want to be approached. I got a motherfucker threatening to sue me right now. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for some type of letter. And when I get it, my lawyer's gonna write a response. And that's what we're gonna do. You know why? Because he on some lawyer shit.
Nah, he ain't blocked him. He wanted him to watch.
Tell him, pull up, pimpin'.
He wanted him to
Pull
watch.
up.
Brandy.
Pull up and get this work. Okay? I won't let him tell his story because he don't got a fucking story to tell. Okay?
Amen.
This is the only story you need to fucking know.
I don't think so.
Story is he can't see his fucking daughter that he broke her fucking leg up. And he spreads around a CPS report to make you think that he can, but that's just for his other kids. The ones he keeps in the corner in the motels while he's streaming, head and shoulders. Okay? And then when girls leave there, and he flies them out, then he starts harassing them. When the jig is up and they stop wanting to give him money, this is what they get from Mr. Eli. He is like a fuck. If you're from the Bay Area, I know you know what the fuck I'm talking about. He's a simp. He's a fake pimp.
Caroline, I see you,
Like, he
baby.
ain't really on the blade with it. Like, I got nephews on the blade with it to get multiple dollars out of hoes. He's reverse pimping, doing it backwards as fuck. Like, you out here trying to pimp on TikTok.
Yeah, for real.
And can't pay for the Motel 6 is crazy to me.
Yeah, that shit don't make no
And
sense.
you're not supposed to fuck on your stuff. Okay? But then you start kicking your feet and throwing a little temper tantrum when these girls get their mind right and leave you because you start putting your little velociraptor arms on them, man. Out here built like a whole praying fucking menace. Who the fuck even talk like I don't even know how some of y'all women will let him put his hands on you.
I don't get it either.
What fucking hands? That boy built like a praying mantis.
He broke his daughter's femur and bit her and punched her.
That motherfucker walks around 24/7 looking like the fucking Karate Kid in the last fucking scene.
I hear you.
Eli.
How? This what he gonna do. Eli's all about clout, and he don't care if
No.
3,000 people don't believe him. He don't care if 3,000 people hate him.
All money's
He just
exposing
wants
him.
One Latina in here, or a very big Caucasian woman with low self-esteem and good tax returns. I digress. My bad. To look at him licking his lips and think I can change him. I can change him. Let me go throw this motherfucking cornball money gun.
Oh yeah, all money's cool. All money's
That's all he cares about.
the most amazing creator on this
Now let me
app.
tell you what happens when you do that.
I don't get it.
America
Simplicity.
request the box.
Oh, here goes
I'm
the
gonna bring up some
victim.
people that will tell you what happens when you go think you can change this little fucking nerd.
Here's the victim.
I'll turn the comments off because he likes to send his little bop ass loose cannon but JJ's in here to try to harass these women, and they've never gotten really to tell their full story. But now you have a platform, girl, to tell it.
Oh yes.
And we're not gonna judge her.
Amen.
We're not gonna judge. This man took her phone in the room. If you wonder whose phone he was grabbing in that room when he was out here looking like Ash Trevino fresh out the shower, it was this lady's. When he was deleting comments and commenting from her page to make himself look good on different pages when his story was getting leaked, and he was trying to play cleanup and squash all the shit and try to put out all the fires. And then I will show you throughout her talking and telling you her story what she went through with this man. And we will all be respectful. Give me a hell yeah in the chat.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Comments off. What's up, girl?
What's up?
Start from the beginning. The floor is yours.
Tap, y'all.
From the very beginning, from where I met him?
Tap it out, chat.
You're probably not as good at telling jokes like I am. But
She is. She's
I want
beautiful.
you to tell these people your story. You ain't got to worry about this dude. I'm going to randomly be showing some pictures and stuff. So if you need a break, have a break. But the floor is yours. And nobody's
She's
gonna fuck with you.
beautiful.
So I met Eli because he jumped in my box one day when I used to do hair. So I was
Amen.
doing some girl's hair. I didn't even know who he was. He just came in there. He was asking questions, saying he was a barber. So, I answered questions. I let people in my boxes and I talked to them. From that, it began to where he started like gifting me when I was battling, coming into my lives, just, supporting and teaching me how to be better at battling because I was brand new on the app.
Oof.
So then I started going into his lives and supporting, and I was never a mod or anything.
Facts,
up
Georgie.
Until he went to jail. I was. It was my birthday. I didn't even know he was in jail. Somebody his mod messaged me and told me that he was in jail and that he was requesting for me to write him or give him register so that I can communicate with him, and I did. And
What did you
then
go to jail for?
I think he had a warrant, something that he had done, and I just remember that he got arrested on live. So he was on live when he got arrested. And that's how I ended up, I guess you could say, communicating with him more deeper and just talking to him. So I was talking to him. I had flown out to Dubai, and I was in Dubai, and I was messaging with him in prison, in jail. And he was asking me why I was supporting him. And I honestly thought that he was a person who was trying to change his life around, right? I didn't know. I married a guy that was in prison at one point. So, and he's changed his whole life around. We were married, and actually are still married. It's been 14 years, right? 15 years. And he's changed his life completely around. So I figured Eli was one of those that,
Johnny,
been through some shit, turning his life around. And so I did. I had, I was communicating with him, and he was supporting me, so I was helping him.
Shelby!
I was putting money on his books, calling him, letting him call me and things like that.
Now, at this point, you're not just putting money on his books because
I'm a cheese mate.
Yeah, at this point, he gotta be y'all kind of talking.
Yeah, we were talking for a while.
Okay.
I mean, I kind of skipped the whole 6 months, right?
Yeah.
Communicating and supporting each other on the app.
Uh-huh.
And like I said, I was never a mod up until that point, because at that point, I feel like me and him had a really good connection. He trusted me where he wanted me to manage his accounts. And while he was in there, he was going to be in there for maybe about a month or so.
Thank you guys,
I believe.
Johnny T,
Maybe more. He
Julie,
didn't
thank
know
y'all.
until he got things situated with his PO and things like that.
Yeah.
So to his PO, to his lawyer, to everybody, I was his fiance. At that
Oh,
point,
shit.
he wanted to make certain things more official with me.
Wow.
Right? So yeah, I was calling his lawyer for him. I was calling his PO for him. I was calling the jail for him to try to see what was going on, why he wasn't having certain visits. Thank you, everybody, for the gifts, by the way.
I'm glad she's doing this, man.
His brother communicated with me, and it's not his real blood brother. It's a family friend who took him.
How you doing,
in,
Coral?
Right, the guy's mother took in Eli and basically helped raise him and things like that. So I was communicating with him. I wasn't in that area because I'm from Texas, so I couldn't pick up the phones or anything like that. His baby mother, Justice, is the one who had the phones, and there was a little bit going on there where she was messaging me some things that shouldn't have been messaged. So Eli got mad and told the brother to go pick up the phones, and then whenever I was able to go out there to give them to me or whatnot, right? So then the brother,
Huge,
wanted
Melanie.
to kind of help manage,
Huge.
and keep his pages going because that's how he was making money, right?
Yeah.
So I helped the brother. At that point, that's when I became a mod, right? That's when the brother made me a mod, and I was helping him like set up lives and battle and like telling him what to do so that he can, help Eli make money. That was pretty much it at that point till he got out of jail. And then when he got out of jail, he was making arrangements for me to go out there the first time around.
Yeah.
And he was already bumping heads with the brother because I believe his brother,
Damn, watch out.
he was supposed to have been paying his brother and he ended up not paying his brother.
Kills.
Right?
Yeah.
So I did go out there. I was out there for like 2 days, maybe at the most.
Jerry.
And that's when we were in the hotel.
Thank you,
Well, people
Kels.
knew when he would go live and he was outside the hotel, they started sending me messages like, I see that he has you at this hotel. He could have at least put you in this hotel. And I didn't even know who these people were. These were other females. This was baby mamas.
Got you, but we got
Wow.
Then at that
Schuster.
point,
Oh, yeah, she's cool. I don't know if she.
I stayed quiet. I stayed behind the scene. He wouldn't put me on his lives, but if I was live, he would jump into my lives to make
Of
sure that
course.
guys weren't hollering at me,
Mhm.
right? Anytime I would go live, he would come into my boxes and then run the guys off, pretty much. Talk shit and run the guys off. And so that was that. He got into it with Chris Hollowtips and Riddler while I was out there. His lawyer got on the phone with him. And I really wasn't, I'm not the type of person that really asks a lot of
Thank
questions,
you,
which I
Kels.
should. That's the downfall on me. I should start asking questions and wondering, like, what's going on.
Yeah.
But I didn't. And I believed whatever was being said at the time, right? So I felt like he was just defending himself. He was a guy that was turning his life around, whatever.
That's perfect.
That was
Thank you
that.
for the la la love.
I
What
came back
was
to
his
Texas.
excuse? What was his excuse for the
Popcorn.
when you asked him about his daughter, right?
I didn't ask him. I just heard them getting into it about it, and his reasoning was that he had put his daughter in the car seat, didn't tie her down. He had been drunk. He was driving, right? And he was driving at that point, but he was gonna get to driving, and supposedly she got out of the car seat when he closed the door, and that's how he closed the door on her leg.
Yeah.
And I know that things happen, and I know that there's one-offs and, stuff that you can't explain sometimes that happen, but now that everybody has been bringing up more to the light,
Yeah, you didn't know about the bite marks. You didn't know
I didn't know
about.
about none of that.
Yeah, so nobody's faulting you for not knowing. I was just curious about his excuse because he always tries to give girls an excuse and then pass around that fake CPS little thing for his other kid. And to your knowledge, he can't see the other kid either, right? The female kid.
No, he can't see her.
Thank you,
I would
Caroline.
always ask him about his son, right? And why he wasn't with his son, or why we couldn't pick up his son when I did go out there the second time, or when I went out there the next time. He said that because after we became a thing, and there was a time frame. So I went out there for those 2 days. That was right after he got out of jail. We went to the hotel and something was going on. He couldn't pay with cash, so then he calls his brother. Tells his brother, "Hey, I need you to put it on your card, whatnot, this and that."
Thank you, guys.
I don't get in the mix, whatever. It turns out that he didn't never pay his brother back. So he had his brother put the stuff on the card. The
yeah,
brother
Chad.
was telling him, "Hey, you need to come bring me that money. Why don't you bring him back?" Because me and the brother, we got close from dealing with all this stuff online, and whatnot. And he was like, "Oh," he would introduce me to his mom and be like, "This is Eli's new wife or whatever," and blah blah blah, right? And he was trying to get Eli to take me over there to visit his wife, his family, because
Damn it. What's going on? I hope they ain't trying to get him.
because I would.
Fuck.
He said he was going to give me the money back, but he didn't.
Trisha is Eli's victim. This is Eli's victim.
Like, does he walk around like he's balling? Does he have money, or is it just what he gets off TikTok?
It's just what he gets off TikTok.
Wow.
That's crazy.
And at that time, he was, up there on TikTok. He was because I don't remember when he did start coming into my boxes and I looked at his profile. He had, I think it was like 156,000 followers at the time on one account, and I think he only had like 3 at that time. Right, there were backups in case he got banned or whatever. But yeah, he was always battling and he was always winning. Like, I think I witnessed maybe one battle that he lost. Every time he would always win, and he had so many people in the lives at those times, and whatnot. And I was never jealous. Like, I would see these girls talking and all this and that. Even at the hotel that time, he was messaging with somebody, and I was like, "Is that a female?" He was like, "Yeah, it's because they're sending me money, this and that. You know how it is." And I'm like, "All right, as long as you're being honest with me, right? So whatever." So I was good with it.
He's a creator on this app that hangs out with
back home,
the bigger creators.
It was a few months. I think that had happened in like September. He had got out September. I had came back from Dubai in September. I went out there, came back, and then it wasn't until November that I had planned to go back out there. And at this point, he was telling me to fly back out there to buy a one-way ticket because he was going to come back with me, and that he wanted me to be out there.
Yeah, he's a child
for
abuser.
as long as possible until he got things situated, and then he was going to bring.
He's getting
his daughter.
exposed.
I mean, not his daughter, his son. His son. He was going to bring his son and everything, and I had made arrangements at my house. Like, I had a 5-bedroom house, right? So at that point, I was like, okay, y'all could move in and we'll start our relationship from there, right?
Yeah, I see it, Jess.
But whatever.
Dodge the bullet.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah, and I had somebody message me talking about like why he's not gonna move out there, is he, or whatever, and I sent it to him, and he was like, tell them that you're gonna sell your house and that you're moving over here.
Wow.
So just to do it, I did. I told the person that was messaging me, I was like, no, actually, I'm moving out there. I'm selling my house and moving out there. And they were like, damn. And then they never messaged me back again. I was like, okay. But yeah, so that all happened. At this point, I made plans. I had 2 other girls living with me that I had met on TikTok, because I'm a good person. I like to help people, right? They were getting kicked out, they were getting evicted, and things were happening to them. So I had room. I'm like, hey, come live with me. We'll help each other out.
Wow.
And so on and so forth.
She's a
This girl helped me get
sweetheart.
some money together to buy the one-way ticket there. He was supposed to buy a ticket for me and him to come back together with his son, or rent a car so we could drive this way.
Yeah.
And so I went out there. We were hanging out. We never went anywhere. And he said that he wanted to take me somewhere this time, because the last time we were just stuck in the hotel. I got ready to go out to eat somewhere, and
Always.
we didn't end up going anywhere. So I was just locked up in the hotel room. So I went there.
Baby,
The very first night, I believe, or the second night that I was out there, he had fell asleep. So I was like, okay, let me go live in the living room so I don't wake him up. So because I would go live, right? So I went out there. I was going live.
Yeah, they got the game playing in the background. I turned it down a little bit.
People knew that I was out there with him because of the background. It was the couch, the black curtain, so on, apartment that he was in.
Yeah, they're playing the game.
So he came out there and he snatched my phone and or the live, right, and basically turned it off. And he's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Why are you trying to mess up my money and this and that?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, you're asleep. I'm not telling. Who knows that I have a black curtain behind me? Like, it doesn't even fucking matter, right? Nobody will even know that you're with me if you wouldn't be jumping on my live."
Right.
You would jump in my live, but I
Because
could.
he was trying to keep you separate so that his
Right.
girl
Rachel.
didn't know that you was over there.
Huh.
But yet he was making sure that the guy gifters for me,
Knew that he was there with you.
Lord
yeah.
Jesus.
And I'm just like, okay, whatever. 'Cause
What a
I wasn't
narcissist.
doing TikTok like making money like that. I was just doing it just to be social and hanging out, making bread. So then he was like, "Nah, I need you to get your shit and get the fuck out of here." And I
Wow.
was like, okay. I said, "How am I gonna leave? I need you to buy my ticket." Right? So he was like, go look it up and send it to me. So then I did. I screenshot it. I sent it to him. And he told me, fuck that, I'm not paying $400 and something for no fucking ticket. You can call your friends and have them buy it for you. So I went in the room and I just started packing my shit, throwing it all together. And I guess when he saw that I was for real, like leaving, honestly, I don't know where the hell I was going, but I was going, right?
Yeah.
So I was walking out and he grabbed me by my arm. And when he grabbed me by my arm, it's a reflex for me. So I pushed him and he flew onto the bed.
Wow.
And he was like, damn, you're strong, you know, whatever. I said, man, leave me the fuck alone. And I walked outside. I had my luggage and everything. I was calling my friends. I was on a FaceTime. They were worried for me because they knew I wasn't in a populated area. Like I was in the middle of nowhere. There's a lot of trees, a lot of wilderness. It looked like the projects, basically. It was project apartments.
Oh, shit.
It's somewhere in Columbia, PA.
Okay.
So I was sitting outside crying on my luggage. They were telling me, like, what are you going to do? One of my friends, Giovanna, the one that, you know, I told you about, she was trying to talk to her husband, like trying to see what she could do for me to get me somewhere, like an Uber somewhere. And I was just sitting there and he came outside and he was like, no, I got her. She needs to come back inside. She's just tripping, you know, whatnot. And they were like, no, you better take care of her. Nothing better happen to her, you know, this and that. And he was like, no, I got her. And I'm like, nah, well, you're not going to be running me off. And this is not a game, right? But yeah, he did. He grabbed my luggage and we went back upstairs and then, you know, kind of calmed down.
Hammy.
2 days later, I believe, or a day later, I was sitting in the room and he just came in and he was like, I just got a message. Somebody told me to check your Snap.
All money is good.
And I was like, okay. So then I was like, because I was literally texting my friend and I was like, okay, well, let me send this message. I'll give you my phone. No, you're just delaying. You're just hiding shit. And I'm like, look, I'm texting my friend, you know, so on. And then I sent the message and I gave him the phone. And he walked out of the room. I'm like, why do you gotta walk out the room? Like, stay over here, check the message, so that way, you know, whatever, if my friends respond, I can respond to them. He walked out there.
For those of you guys just coming in, this is Eli's victim.
If y'all need to get in contact with me, you know, message me on this one, you know. He kept my phone. He came back in and he was like, I see what you was doing. I see what it is. And I was like, what was I doing? And so he showed me some messages and I was like, okay, so did you check the date? I was like, this is way before me and you even started talking, right? He's like, you know what? That's right. It's before me, you know, so on and so forth. So he gave me back my phone that day. But then it became a pattern.
How long did it take?
It didn't come through, Caitlin.
For about a good 2-3 hours.
Okay.
And then the next day he did it again, took my phone. The day after that, he took my phone and my laptop because my laptop was synced to my phone.
Wow.
Right? It was an Apple laptop, and in that picture that you showed earlier, you see the laptop and you see my phone. So, so he was just going through my phone again and just trying to see what else he could find. So one out of those days, I got fed up and I got tired. I was like, you know what? You went through my phone. Where's yours? He had 3 phones at the time. I was like, give me your phones. And he was live at the time, and he had muted himself. And he's like, are you really going to do this right now? I'm like, yeah. You didn't give a fuck when I was on live, and you shut my shit off.
Wow.
Give me your phones.
Go ahead, girl.
Give me your phones, or I'm going to shut your shit off.
Go ahead, girl.
And then he handed me a phone that was on the couch. He had another one in his hand. I was like, nah, give me that one too. Stay on your live, but give me the 2 phones you got left over there. So then I started going through them and I started seeing like all these messages with a girl that I already had suspicions on. And I had mentioned to him and he was like, nah, she's just a gifter. Like she ain't shit, you know, whatever.
Wow.
Blah, blah, blah. But I seen other things and plans that they were making and how he had been talking to her while I was out there and telling her that he had been trying to get rid of me and trying to get me to leave.
Wow.
He would never buy my flight.
Yeah.
Right? And then there was other messages where he was messaging somebody that lived across the apartment complex that he would just tell her like, hey, let's meet up and fuck, and they would go fuck. So he was trying to go fuck. Well, my ass is right there, right?
Wow.
And so I saw all of this and I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. I was like, okay, I got you. I got it. I gave him his phone. And he was like, oh no. And then the girl had messaged him talking about, I thought we were going to meet up this Saturday. Like this Saturday, you were going to.
Way too pretty for
We
him.
were going to hang out. Tell her that we're all going to hang out and it should be a good time or whatever. So I pretended to be him. And I messaged her from his phone. And I told her, yeah, show up.
Oh, wow.
She's cool. Because in my head, in that moment, in my head, I just got a restriction flag.
Don't
for
worry.
body-
Reset.
Body
Come
exposure.
right back. Yeah.
That I'm exposing my body.
Go ahead and back out, and then reset and back in.
Okay.
Hey, what's that right here? Hey. Right in front of my
I'm gonna try to chat on. This is what little boys do when the truth starts getting told about them. They have to resort to
Have a good night, Tucker.
reporting people so that you guys don't get to hear what a piece of shit he is. You know what I mean? I hope you guys see stuff like that and was like, oh,
Yeah, keep
someone's
tapping
trying
it out,
really hard to
chat.
keep her
Keep
quiet.
tapping
That's
it
what
out.
we've been doing for the longest. Okay.
Here, babe, you want this?
And then we haven't even got to the rest. You know what I mean?
Chill. Stop killing.
But it's not gonna work. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's what I've been getting reported for the last, I don't know how many lives.
Damn
My
it.
exposure.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Let me grab a drink, y'all. Hold on.
So then, yeah, he, this girl, where was I at right now? I'm lost.
You messaged the girl and told her to come over. She's cool.
In my head, I said, when she gets here, I'm gonna go off on her. Because she was lying to my face, coming into my lives, tapping the screen, doing all this extra shit, supporting me. But you want to be fake, and she, whatever. And he was worried about that too, because I'll tell y'all more day. Anyway, so the point is, I messaged her. That was that.
Welcome, chat. Welcome, y'all. Welcome.
He started talking mess to me because of my phone and because I wasn't really fucking with him after those messages. After I saw the messages on his phone.
Yeah.
So he started getting aggravated, right? And I told him, I said, nah, we're good. I just need you to buy my flight so that I can get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Right? He was like, nah, well, fuck this. I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave your ass here. You can stay here, and I'm going to go.
What a
He
ass.
me in an apartment that does not belong to him. Supposedly it belonged to a cousin, but it was actually a friend. Does not belong to him. I have no money. I have no way to leave. I have no flight out. So I was like, no. So I got in the way. I was like, no, you're not going to leave me here. So I got in the way. I got in the way of the door. He's like, get out the way. I'm like, no, I'm not moving. So he was like, you're going to let me go because I have an Uber waiting for me. I'm not going to pay again and this and that for the Uber. And I said, no, I'm not moving. So he grabbed me by my hair.
Oh, wow.
And he
Trigger
tried to
warning.
throw me, and I put my foot out, and it stopped. Right, I literally felt a pop because I stopped the pull. Right, I felt a pop in my neck,
Oh, no.
and because I stopped it, he yanked even harder, and that's when my legs went airborne and hit the wall, the corner of the wall. My ankle hit the corner of the wall in by the kitchen,
Oh, Lord.
and that was where I got that bruise from.
Oh, poor thing.
I just got flagged again for criminal behavior.
Don't worry about it.
So at that point,
I guess.
my first
Trigger warning,
instinct
chat.
is my survival instinct, right? To jump up and fight.
Yes.
So I jumped up and I was like, bitch, you're gonna pull me by my hair. Why the fuck you gonna pull me by my motherfucking hair? Fight me like a motherfucking man. Right?
Trigger warning,
And I
chat.
posted up, he was like, calm the fuck down, go back to the room, this and that. I was like, nah, you're not gonna be sitting here pulling me by my fucking hair. And he was like, just go to the room. I'm gonna sit down, whatever, you need to calm down. And then again, my thought process kicks in. I do need to calm down. I need to calm down because I'm in an area where I don't know anyone. I
Thank
have
you,
no
Mama
money.
Connie.
He can easily say something to get me arrested, right? Just in general, I'm thinking about my kids at home because I have 4, and at that time they didn't know what was going on. right? My friend?
Amen. And again, please, it's okay. No sorries. If you need to put the phone down and come back, please, it's okay. Trigger warning. I get it. I understand. No sorries. Just listen, put the phone down and come back. It's okay.
Hugged me. I was like, look, I really don't want you to hug me right now. I don't want you to touch me. And he was like, man, come here. And I'm like, no. I said no. And because I said no, he pushed me off the
Eli.
bed, and that's where I got that scratch on my back. I hit the dresser that was on the other side of the bed, and it scraped my back. And I got up, and I was just like, whatever. Like, I just jumped back in the bed, and he walked out the room. At this point, you know, I just fell asleep, whatever, the next day. Actually, no, it wasn't the next day. I was laying there. He tried to get my phone again, and I was like, no, this time you're not taking my fucking phone. You're not going to take my phone. And he tried to snatch it, and we were wrestling for the phone, and
I
that's
see
where
you,
I
Allie.
pushed him, and he got a scratch on his face. He had a scratch on his face. I laid back down. He you know, after the scratch,
That's this day.
does he have the scratch on his face right there? There's a video that I sent you where he's telling everybody, look what she's done to me, guys. You know,
This is the video where he's like grabbing the stuff, and he was looking at this stuff.
no, that's not them.
That's not the day.
No, it was after that. Because I was literally out there. I flew out there on the 6th.
Oh, shit.
Now, because you're gonna have to load all that shit into my Xbox.
They fucking got her, bro.
Tell America to appeal it. I'll send it to TikTok right now.
What the fuck? Y'all, please tap my screen. Please tap my screen. We almost to 150K likes. Motherfucker.
Turn my chat on. America, you can hear me? Appeal it.
Michelle.
This is what people do when they don't want the truth coming out.
That's so fucked up. They trying to
They don't
silence
work
her.
on me. You know what I mean? I don't have her number, but I'll get her ban. I'll get her ban undone. This is what he's doing because he doesn't want you guys to know the truth of what he does.